Hey everyone, I hope everybody's doing well. In today's video, we are going to be installing a gloss black rear diffuser on our 2020 WRX STI. And I wanted to do the unboxing first, so that way you saw what was in the box. This video is sponsored by Subaru USA, and we're glad to have this product. So we're going to unbox it, and then we'll talk about what you need to install it, and then we'll install it, and we'll do it step by step. And that way you know what it takes to install this part. So in the box, I've already opened it, so you will see that a little bit here. And so it comes with a little bit of foam and in a bag. And so we're gonna take that off, take this off, and you can see the nice gloss finish here. And you will notice right away that mine doesn't have a grill. It comes with a grill that kind of, I guess, protects the third brake light. I removed that off camera, and so yeah, I didn't want that, so I removed it. But I'm going to put this aside, and you will notice that it does come in 3 pieces. And I know right away that's kind of a deterrent for some people. They don't like that because sometimes you can tell it's in 3 pieces when it's installed. But I will assure you, I already tested it, that you actually will not be able to notice once we put it together that it's in 3 pieces. And so I will show you that once we can bring it out of the box. And you will notice on the back of these that they have 3M tape, double-sided tape on the back. And so we'll be discussing that. It's one part of a way of installing it. And so we'll have the 3 pieces, and then the other 2 items they'll have in there is screws to install the pieces together, but also extra screws to install it on the bumper, the rear bumper, and then you have extra double-sided tape. And so that's what's inside the box. All right, so now the tools that are needed to install this part. As you can see, my bottom left here, these are what came in the box right here, and these are the tools you'll need to install it. Now, as you can see, screwdriver, you definitely need a screwdriver. I mean, everybody just have that at home, but you need a screwdriver to make this job a little bit faster. I have a drill, and I also have a driver. Any one of those could work. If you don't have them, you can use a screwdriver. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. Not a problem. Alcohol to clean not only the rear diffuser on the car itself, but also the back of the part, because you're going to be adding more double-sided tape. And so you got to make sure it's clean. So you'll need that and a rag to clean that and wipe it down, wipe it off. Now you'll see on the right here, I actually went to go buy some 3M tape. And the reason being is because I've had, bad experiences in the past where the tape that comes with the part is not authentic 3M tape. Not to say that theirs is not. I haven't tried it. I'm just saying I've had some bad experiences. So I always buy extra. I actually get 3M tape, name brand, and I'm going to be using that. Now I also bought some screws, and the reason being is because I was test fitting these, the screws that they have, and they are the wrong sizes, at least for my taste. So I will show you what I mean. But I went to go buy these at Home Depot. You can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's. I'll put it up on the screen for you so you can see which ones I bought. The good thing about these is they did come with a hex head, so I can use a socket. So that socket there is a 1/4 inch socket, or you can use a 7mm. But I found out the 1/4 is better in the size for these screws. But they also have it to where you can, use a, I don't know, my camera's gonna focus, but for a screwdriver as well. So that's all you need to install this part. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so now we are at the step where it's time to clean this diffuser on this side. And so we got the alcohol here, and we have the 3M tape, and I'll show you the places of where I'm going to place the 3M tape. But if you see, I also have my drill, and I have a drill bit, and I'm going to show you why in just a second here so you can see this. So on some of the pieces, you scoot this over a bit. I don't know if you can see the holes there, but they're not fully drilled out right here. So we're going to have to drill those out. It's not a big deal, but if it comes like that, you're going to need these holes open, so you have to drill those out. Other than that, let me get this going, and then I will time-lapse this, and then we'll move to the full installation. Okay, as you can see, I put the 3M tape, just the extra, on the actual 3 pieces there, and I put one in the middle there. Once again, this is extra. You don't have to do this, but this is just something I feel I wanted to do. And then I drilled out the holes, as I mentioned. Oh, that's a bad camera angle, sorry. I made those holes bigger to fit. And also I had to do these too, so I did all of them. But that's just for what I had to do. So now we're gonna get to the installation part of this. All right, we're getting ready to do the install. So what needs to happen now is we need to clean the back diffuser, as I mentioned before. And so we're gonna clean the back of it, and then we will remove the 3M tape slowly, pressing it on. You don't wanna rush this process, and this is good to have a second person to help you. So we're gonna put it on slowly, and then make sure to hold it for a while to make sure the 3M sticks, and you hold it for a little bit so that way it dries a little bit for like a minute or two. Give it pressure, and then after that, put in the clips. I'll show you that under the car, what that looks like, and then that will be the complete install. So one thing I forgot to mention is make sure when you're cleaning it with the alcohol, if you're using alcohol, you can use a cleaning solution, but just make sure to watch your paint. You don't want to obviously accidentally wipe off your paint. And let me also show you why I'm doing this to my car. So let me get close up. So right here, I don't even know if you can see it in the camera, but when I bought the car, it had these 2 scratches on there, and so it just looks kind of ugly. And so I bought this specifically for this reason, to cover that. And I didn't think it would look this good, so I'm thankful. All right, back to the install. All right, so coming in under, I'm gonna come in right here. So this hole right here, you're gonna have one on each side. There'll be another one on that corner. This is for the screws provided, the long ones, sorry. These are gonna go in, you're gonna screw these in right here. Now for the other holes, that's just for the factory clips. They line up perfectly with the hole, and you're just gonna, sorry, it's a little hard with the camera right here in my hand, but you're just gonna pop these in, the factory holes with the clips. It looks like I just want to make sure. I may need to drill these holes bigger. Oh wait, no, there you go. And then boom. And then after that, that'll be the end of this install. I'll give you a final look, and that'll be it. As I end this video, I want to share my thoughts on this installation. And first off, just look at this. Does this not look good? That gloss black finish makes it, oh man, it makes it pop. And as I said before, you cannot even tell it's in 3 pieces. It's so good. Now I want to say, I didn't say this earlier, I would let the 3M tape cure for at least 1 hour. So that means don't drive it, don't get it wet, let it sit. And I would also make sure when you're installing this that you're doing it in decent weather where it's not too cold and not too hot. But I want to thank Subaru Auto USA again for sponsoring this video. For a first-time installation, I give this a 9 out of 10. If I didn't have to modify it, drill those holes, this would be an easy 10. A lot of the other things I mentioned, the extra screws, the extra tape, was me being extra. You did not have to do that, any of those things really, to install this part. Now, I will say this, if you have an aftermarket exhaust like I do, or an aftermarket rear spats, it will interfere because they use the same holes, just so you're aware, and the exhaust can get in the way a little bit, but you're fine. But if you like this item and you want to get it, you can get yours with a discount of 11% off by clicking the link in the description and using the code BONKAI11OFF. Thanks for watching, and God bless.